Hello again. We are at Boston Manor station on the Piccadilly line, and the next stage of our journey will be to Osterley station, which is a long walk, at least 45 minutes. So we'll break the walk at the old Gillette Factory. Okay, Boston Manor station, while we're here, potted history, opened by the District Railway in 1883. The surface level station building you can see here was rebuilt in 1932-34 to a Charles Holden design and is Grade 2 listed. Piccadilly services started in 1933, District Line withdrawn in 1964. Now this is an interesting station because it's a station of two halves. Above us we can see the 1930s Grade 2 listed Charles Holden design, but down at platform level it's the original Victorian District Railway building. So that's interesting in itself that you've got a station of two halves here. Okay, what I'm going to do is just show you the train depot just across the road here, just over the parapet here. On the left hand side you can see the Piccadilly line's rails, and to the right Boston Manor train depot. Okay, as I said, don't be fooled by the tube map. This is a long walk, the next walk. So we're walking south along Boston Manor Road, and then we will turn right along the Great West Road A4, along what they call the Golden Mile, past some of the original 1930s buildings, up to Osterley station. And we'll stop halfway at the Gillette Factory to have a look at that. At this point we're going to be walking underneath the M4. That's the M4 above us. So that's looking east towards Chiswick. And here we are at the junction with the Great West Road A4. If you turn left you go back towards Chiswick, Hammersmith. Straight ahead is towards Brentford, and to the right is towards Bristol. Okay, A4 Great West Road. This section up to Gillette Corner is known as the Golden Mile and has a number of 1930s buildings, the most famous one being the Gillette building. Right, here below us we have the River Brent. Now, this part of the River Brent forms the last or first part, depending which way you're going, last part of the Grand Union Canal. So behind us is Brentford Dock, leads down to Brentford Dock and the connection with the Thames. And in this direction it's towards Birmingham. So this is the River Brent, but it is also the Grand Union Canal at this point. Very nice walk along here. Always like walking along here and through Brentford Docks. Feels a bit like how it was originally at Brentford. Okay, we've got some 1930s buildings on the left here. So this is a nice one here. Another 1930s building here. Now, although this is a new building here, you can see the gateway is 1930s. So they've retained the 1930s gates and railings, posts. Building across the road, and the H91 bus, Hammersmith to Hounslow West. Best way to see the Golden Mile is from the top of an H91. See here, nice building. See that doorway? Entrance door, is that in a sort of Egyptian style? A bit like Greater London House in Mornington Crescent. See this old entrance here. Don't know what the F's stand for. Obviously to do with the original building, but I've no idea. Another 1930s building across the road, Scion Clinic. we approach the end of the Golden Mile. This is Gillette Corner. As it says there, Gillette Corner. And at Gillette Corner we have Gillette House. The Gillette building. Okay, we'll take a break here, take some photos and continue on to Osterley station. Thank you very much. We are at Gillette Corner at the western end of the part of the Great West Road called the Golden Mile. And this is the 1937 Gillette Factory building. Grade 2 listed building. Designed by Bannister Fletcher. Interesting, I just read that these lights here are actually Victorian. There's 4 lights, there's 2 here and there's just 2 in the background. You see in the background there? There's 4 lights, originally gas lights, converted to electric, but they're Victorian. They're not in keeping with the building at all. The building's 1937, but these lights are Victorian. Okay, the building is grade 2 listed. So, this is Gillette Corner junction with Scion Lane. Here we have a 1930s underpass. There's another interesting feature just around the corner here as well. So here, 1930s concrete underpass. Oh dear. Okay, and just around the corner we also have something from the 1930s, an original Gilbert Scott telephone kiosk. Not in very good condition at all. We have an original 1930s Gilbert Scott telephone kiosk to complement the 1930s Gillette Factory. Okay. Alright, just crossing Scion Lane and we're heading west along Great West Road. It's about another 20 minutes to Osterley station. Not a very interesting walk here. I might edit some of it out, we'll see. Right, we have arrived at Osterley station. Okay, Osterley station on the Piccadilly line. This was opened in 1934, designed by Stanley Heaps, and it is Grade 2 listed. Now previously, the District Railway opened a station a little further along the line eastbound, which was called Osterley and Spring Grove. That was opened by District Railway between 1883 and 1934. So between 1883 and 1934, the District Railway had Osterley and Spring Grove station. It's a little further down the line eastbound. Now this station, created in 1934 for the Piccadilly line. It was created here so it linked up with the Great West Road, which is all that noise in the background you can hear. So designed by Stanley Heaps, Grade 2 listed. District line services were withdrawn in 1964. Okay, thank you very much for watching.